Hey everybody, my name's Tony. I live in North Jersey and I own a small pizza shop in North Jersey as well. So a guy comes in today for lunch and he works at a local hospital, okay? Big hospital too. It's a regional hospital. Comes in for lunch. He's a regular. We're pretty cool. We know he knows us well. We know him well. You see his face a lot. He comes in, he orders whatever he ordered. I forgot. I was making pizza at the time, and he said hi to me. I said hi to him, and he's like, "Hey, do you guys serve coffee?" I told him, "No, we don't have coffee. We don't serve coffee." And he goes, "It's okay. I'm just gonna grab a Gatorade." And I said, "Oh, we don't have Gatorade either. We're all out." And I'm gonna continue saying we haven't had any in months. We haven't. But the guy starts laughing. He thinks I'm messing with him. Like, I say we don't have coffee. Then he's got to take Gatorade. I'm like, oh, we don't have that either. Like I'm making a joke. So he's like, ha ha ha, laughing, and and I can't even get a word in. And he's like, oh, you're funny, you're funny. And I'm trying to, no, seriously, there's no Gatorade. You can't find it. He won't even let me talk. He's like laughing and carrying on, um, and oh, I thought you were joking and saying all the stuff. And my wife, rare occurrence, she came to work today to help out. Situation dictated that we needed an extra person there, so she volunteered. She brought little Sammy with her, and she was at the register. And as she's putting in his order, she goes, like the supply chain issues that are going on. And he's like, I've never heard of it. I don't know. The guy's completely oblivious. Okay, he walked over to the cooler and saw there was no Gatorade. So I told him, I said, bro, I was like, listen, now I have his attention. I said, we haven't had Gatorade in 2 months in this shop. That cooler has not had Gatorade in 2 months. I went on to explain to him where, a Snapple, usually where we have almost like 10 flavors, 8 flavors, we only have regular lemon iced tea. We get raspberry iced tea and peach iced tea. That's it. No kiwi strawberry, mango madness, Snapple apple, grapeade, gold bananas, none of that. But the guy's completely oblivious. He's like, I knew they were out of chicken wings, but I didn't hear no Gatorade. Ha ha ha! He starts laughing, and he goes and sits down. I'm thinking, wow, I had so much hope in humanity too. Really, I did. Really, I did. For those of you that watch my channel and know me, I am a positive thinker. I expect the best. I think the best. I think best case. I meant to say that people will eventually wake up and realize what's going on. People will eventually wake up. People are waking up. That's how I felt. I felt people were realizing what's being done to us. You know what I mean by that? By the great plan, the great experiment, all these things that they're doing to us, tightening the grip, making our lives harder, just to control the iron fists tightening and tightening. And more people are fighting back. And even if you don't fight back, just being aware of it is a good start. And I thought so many people were aware of it. Now I'm starting to realize, and it's not with just this guy, I think I was maybe in denial. I'm gonna come to terms with my state of denial. I might have been in denial. Most people are so preoccupied with the bread and circus. So this guy sits down, and I think I had CNN on. I mean, ESPN. There was some Sports Center or some highlights or some bullshit was on. I don't like to put the news on because in my district we don't have Fox. which I'm not a huge fan of, but I'm definitely not putting CNN. So we only have CNN, MSNBC, and the local channel, which is just like a 5 minute clip rerun all day, like 300 times a day. It's the same stories just over and over again. So I'll put on either the cooking channel or I'll put on sports. Or sometimes if I find like The Godfather on one of like the AMC's or the Turner movies or something. So there were some sports on, and the guy's like, oh, he's talking about the game, and he's talking about the Giants, and talking about this running back got injured, and the quarterback threw these touchdowns, and there was an interception, and like the 14th minute of the second quarter or whatever, some shit, and the guy's going on and on and on and on about grown men making. I mean, you know the cliche: grown men making millions of dollars to play a game, and what would you like? Why would you invest your brain power, your time, your energy, your money on like you know in some fantasy land? Uh, kind of what's the word I'm looking for here? It's almost like some fascination with it's not reality. It's there to we all know this. Anybody that's watching this channel is thinking the same thing I am. You guys think the same way as me. It's all a distraction. But people don't realize that it's a distraction. People don't realize that the distractions in your day, even YouTube here, is a major distraction to a lot of people. Some people use it for good. Some people use it to share knowledge, learn knowledge, give knowledge, share experiences, learn experiences. But a lot of people, it's just a distraction. It just kills time, and guilty. I kill time watching YouTube videos, entertaining videos, but as many things that are going on that should be frightening people, so many people are oblivious, and they're taking it. They are taking it. They have no resistance whatsoever to what they are told by the talking heads. Whatever is said on CNN is gospel. It is the holy scriptures to them. That it is their reality. Whatever CNN says or MSNBC or whatever, it's the truth, it's reality, it's their world. So these talking heads shape and create their reality. And it's like that for hundreds of millions of people or tens of millions of people, whatever. And I guess it never really dawned on me just how severe it really was. It really is. It's quite an unfortunate situation. We are unable to get a lot of things in our restaurant. 1 week we might be out of calamari. It's just gone. And when my vendor calls me on Tuesdays, as he did today, today's Tuesday, October 5th, 2021, he called me. He said, hey, Tone, what do you need for tomorrow? So I told him, give me 4 cases of calamari. I need 8 cases of the crushed tomatoes, 6 cases of this, 12 bags of flour, 2 bags of semolina, so on and so forth, my cheese. And last week there was no calamari. He said there's nothing. And I use wild caught domestic calamari. It's product of the United States, product of the USA. It's American fishermen on American boats that catch this calamari. I pay almost $10 a pound for it. But it is worth it. It tastes much better. It's tender. It's fresh. It's good for our economy. I like to, buy American when I can. And it suits me. It's better. People eat my calamari and they say, wow, This is a pizza joint in an urban city that makes better calamari than you can go to all of Manhattan. They said we went to high-end Italian restaurants in Hoboken, in Jersey City, or any of these upscale, neighborhoods or Manhattan, and you can't get calamari this good. So that's, that alone, even if I make no money on it, that alone is worth it. Because the pizza they buy along with it, the soda they buy along with it, I have my markup on that. Couldn't get calamari. I actually had to settle for farm raised calamari from Indonesia last week, uh, and he said it's only going to get worse. But I mean, he's been saying it's only going to get worse for 6 months now, 8 months now, and it's been getting worse. Chicken breast I used to buy for $40 a case. It was 99 cents a pound, and we go through 500 pounds a week. We've 12 boxes. We get 6 boxes delivered twice a week. Now I pay over $2 a pound for chicken breast. Wings. We get 40 pounds of buffalo wings. They're called jumbo party wings. They're cut already. They're not like the whole wing. It's already cut into buffalo wings. So we used to pay, I don't know, 50 something, 60 something bucks a case. Now they're $190 a case. It's getting bad out there, and that's if you can find it. That's if you can find it. Half of Restaurant Depots. I don't know if you guys got Restaurant Depots by you, but my dad goes every morning, and he does the shopping for me. He's a tremendous help. And sometimes they won't have simple things like, I don't know, Caesar dressing. We don't make our own dressings. The only thing we make in house is the strawberry vinaigrette and our red wine vinaigrette. Everything else we buy. So they won't have, just say Caesar dressing. I'll say, Pop, what happened? No Caesar? He says, listen. He's like, forget the Caesar dressing. Half the freaking place is empty. Half of Restaurant Depot is barren. The shelves. He's like, come look one day. I go from time to time. I haven't been to a Restaurant Depot in a while. Not since I made the video when I got the waters. My last water haul that I put a video up of. But I wanted to make this video to check in with my regular subscribers. I haven't made a video in quite a while. I wanted to say hi to everybody. I made a vow to myself that, okay, so let me start with this. I joined CrossFit about 3 weeks ago, a local CrossFit gym, and I've been going about 2 to 3 times a week, and it's amazing. I wasn't working out at home. I stopped riding the bike, hitting the punching dummy, and using the Chuck Norris machine. I just wasn't doing it. I have my kettlebells and dumbbells, and I was looking for something to get quicker results, more intense. So I joined CrossFit, the best decision I ever made. So I've been doing that and, preparing. That's it for me, guys. I gotta get a drink of water. I'm pretty parched. Do I have my bottle? I have my bottle with me. Let me get a drink of water now. Excuse me. So, I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope everybody's holding up well. It's tough out there. It really is. It really is. First-hand experience, I can tell you. Coca-Cola. Let me tell you my experience with Coca-Cola. How we used to work. Coca-Cola put 2 refrigerators in my shop almost 10 years ago. And I make an order from them when I need one. As per our agreement, I cannot stock non-Coke products in their property, which it is their property, um, which I'm fine with. I don't want to. I don't want to haul um, Coke or have my dad do it or have. I'd rather just call them. It's a minimum of, I think it used to be 12 cases. If you get 12 cases, a Coca-Cola 18 wheeler pulls up to your shop. The driver jumps out, grabs your order, whether it's a pallet or whether it's a couple cases, he'll throw it on his hand truck and bring it inside for you. So I always, for almost 10 years we've been open, I've ordered from Coca-Cola direct. I haven't had a Coke truck arrive to my spot, to my restaurant, in over 3 months. Being conservative, I'd say over 3 months, maybe over 4 months. There's an app. It's called My Coke for business owners. You put in, you start your account. You download your app. You put in your tax ID number, your merchant ID number that you have with Coke when you signed up, and you can order whatever you want. Your Coke, your Dr. Pepper, your Sprite, Monster, energy drinks, your Dasani waters, flavored waters, seltzer. You can do the for the fountain soda. You can get the canisters of CO2. You can get the syrup, whatever, and they deliver it to you. So or you have to, from the way my region was, you got to order by Friday. By 4 p.m. Friday, your order must be submitted, and I would get a Tuesday delivery the following week. So I still get alerts, emails saying, "Don't forget to place your order by Friday." On Friday, I get emails every Friday saying, "We still haven't received your order." And once in a while, just to try, I'll make an order. Now the minimum went from 12 cases to 30 cases. It's 30 or 35 cases minimum. And I always ordered 30 to 40 cases anyway. I'll put my order in, I'll meet the minimum, and come Tuesday, nothing. Even though I got an email confirming the order. And I pay COD, I give the driver a check every time. No order. Next week goes by, they send me the same freaking email. Another week goes by. About the third week, I'll get an email saying that order has been canceled on their end. And that's the way it's been. That's what's going on with Coke. I don't know if you've been to Home Depot or Lowe's or Walmart, Target. When you go to the front end by the cash registers. I don't know about Walmart and Target, but Home Depot, I've noticed this because I like to get a Monster when I'm at Home Depot. They've got the Java Monsters. It's like iced coffee in the Monster can, and they've always had them at Home Depot. So, I'll do my shopping. I'll go up front on a Saturday morning or my day off. I'm going to do some gardening or work on the pool, project at the house. So I'll get myself a little treat, a little Monster, can of Monster. They don't got nothing. Maybe 2, 3 like knocked over bottles of Dasani. Maybe some like fucking Pib or some, some off diet Monster, like the sugar-free Monster, and that's it. A couple of straggling cans like in the back somewhere knocked over. Desolate. Absolutely desolate. Spray paint. Can't find spray paint at Home Depot. I wanted to paint one of my rifles. So, Krylon or one of those spray paint companies, they have the camouflage line. I think they have like a black, 2 different greens, and they have a sort of some shade of brown. Only the black. The camouflage black is in stock. Neither one of the greens nor the brown. So, yeah. But you guys all know this. I mean, there's hundreds of channels that talk about supply chain shortages. So I'm not here alerting anybody like, "Oh my God, the shortages. Oh, be careful. Get ready, everybody. It's coming." No, I'm just sharing my experiences. That's what this channel has been since day one. I come on here and I talk because I like to talk. I like the bullshit. I like to shoot the shit. I like to chew it fat, whatever you want to call it. A lot of people come to my shop and shoot the shit with me while they're waiting for the pizza to get done or the sandwich or the salad or whatever to get done. We sit there and we bullshit. We talk about the weather. We talk about how much Joe Biden sucks and how communism is taking over, and or talk about whatever they want to talk about. Really, we talk about working out. We talk about chicks, asses, whatever the topic of the day is. We talk about it. But I like to talk. So that's what this video is about. I'm just sharing my experiences. You all out there probably are more informed than I am. I'm doing my fair share to stay informed, to be more informed in multiple ways. Obviously, multiple sources are best. And we passed 20 minutes. 20 minutes, what I do for the past 20 minutes. Okay, I'm going to get off now. This was fun. It's been a while. It's been a few months probably since I made a YouTube video. I don't know what I should call this one. The main part of the story, what prompted me to make this video was that guy today. Okay, that guy that when I told him we had no Gatorade, he thought I was joking. And then, and my wife was like, she's like, the supply chain, the shortages, and she's an angel. My wife's an angel. She said it. She's like, the shortages that we're experiencing in the supply chain, and she has like the most angelic little like innocent voice. And the guy looked at her. He's like, I never heard of that. But I was so proud of her. She overhears all that from me. I'm always like, the supply chain shortages and now, and so she retained some of it. I thought she never listens when I talk about those things. I guess she does. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Depending on the reaction I get to this video, if a bunch of people like it and watch it and share it, or not share it, but give me some thumbs ups. Not that I need them, not that I want them. This is not for my living, but it probably will. See, I'm a man of extremes. I'm an Aries, okay, and Aries. Not that I'm saying this is how we are, but this is what I've been told. My wife's really into the astronomy thing. She says Aries are people of extremes. They'll get into something and they'll get into it 200 miles an hour. They'll take it to the extreme from the starting line. Poof! They go to 0 to 100, and they'll be into, and then all of a sudden, poof, doesn't interest them anymore. The interest just ceases to exist. They're bored of it, or they just, even if not bored, just not interested in it anymore. I feel like that's what maybe will happen to me with this YouTube thing. I don't know, but I don't know. This guy made me want to make the video. I made the video. Now I'm talking into the phone, talking into it pretty fast. I don't know why I'm talking so fast, but let me know what you guys think. I do want to talk to you guys some more, make some more videos. I haven't been prepping as much. I feel like I'm all prepped up, and my next steps are bigger projects. My garden sucked, by the way, this year. That's why I didn't make any gardening videos. It was atrocious. It was embarrassing. My cucumber leaves were all yellow. I forgot to put cages around my tomato plants, so they grew, and poof, fell over. But we're in October, and my San Marzano tomatoes, my little Italian plum tomatoes, are still just popping out tomatoes like a crackhead on welfare. They're just popping out. They're just springing up like weeds. I swear to God, these are organic, open pollinated, heirloom San Marzano tomatoes from Italy, and I've never seen something like this in my entire life. The plant turned into a bush, and it's just it's like grapes. They're like grapes, like bundles and bushels of tomatoes coming off of them. But my eggplants failed. My bell peppers failed miserably. Cucumbers were doing good for a while. Then the leaves just started turning yellow and they just dried up and shriveled up. I was watering them. Um, my watermelons, huge fail. Late in the season, I did plant some beans, some dry white beans. I planted them in there. Uh, Back before the day before we left to Mexico, so the last day of July, because we left from August 1st to August 7th. So when we got back 1 week later, they were already about 4 inches in 1 week, 4 inches out of the dirt. So they did pretty good. We had some of those. So what else? The tomatoes did awesome, but I fucked them up. I didn't put cages around them. Later on, when they got tall and started like, you know, leaning over, I went and I bought dowels from Home Depot and I hammered them into the dirt and I tried to kind of zip tie them. Not zip tie them real tight up against the dowel, but give a little bit of, like a little loop just to kind of support it. Didn't work too good. Too little too late. But for next year, I know. And knowing is half the battle. So I'm learning. It's a learning process, but it was awesome. The cucumbers were amazing. The tomatoes that came out were amazing. I think that's all we ate. And we ate some of the beans. Watermelons failed. I told you that. Brussels sprouts failed. Eggplant failed. Bell peppers failed. I got one bell pepper. One. My eggplants were coming in. They were looking nice. Like, not all of them. I planted like 4 or 5 eggplant plants. No, the lettuce. The lettuce was crazy. Came up like a weed, like a psychotic weed with a vengeance. It was just, we couldn't eat it. We couldn't eat it fast enough. I was chopping, filling up these huge things and taking it to the pizzeria and putting it in people's salads. I still couldn't get rid of it. It was just growing faster than we could consume it. It was really crazy. Anyway, that's it for me. I hope you guys like watching me talk or listening to me talk. Listening and watching, because it's a visual and auditory thing. Might make a video with the kids. The kids are getting pretty big. My son is a year and a half old. I almost said a year and a half years old. He's a year and a half old. Little Sammy. Oh, he's a little terror now. Oof, forget it. I'm gonna make a video with him and the girls tomorrow. Zara is now in kindergarten. She's 5. My oldest, Azra, she's in 2nd grade. She's 7 years old. Gonna be 8 years old on the 30th of this month. 8 years old. I'm gonna have an 8-year-old daughter. It's crazy. Wow. My wife Barbara's doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I'm happy. I'm happy to be here on YouTube. I'm glad I made this video. I've missed you guys. I missed YouTube. I missed making these videos. So, anyway, to all my friends out there, to all my regulars, I hope you're all doing well. I hope God is with you and you are blessed and you are happy and you are safe and sound, and as is you, all your loved ones, all your family and friends, and I want to sign off with a may God save our nation, may God save us all, and long live the Republic. I'll talk to you guys later. Ciao.